to put in our egg. It's always important to wash raw egg, to wash your hands after you've been touching raw egg. Yes, for all our kid chefs out there, we remind them.
Cindy, can I get your picture?
Always stir slowly when incorporating your liquid ingredients.
Here, look up.
And now we're just gonna keep stirring this gradually. We're just gonna keep stirring.
All the kids are watching because they admire
We're
Sydney.
just gonna keep stirring, and when we get our egg all mixed in, then we're gonna start incorporating our self-rising flour. We're not going to put in baking powder. We're not going to put in our baking powder and our salt because self-rising has basically all of that stuff in it. So we don't have to add all that in. We just have to put in the flour. And we're going to be using a half of a cup of this. We're going to be putting in a half a cup. And then we're going to wait till all our egg is mixed in. So we're just going to keep stirring slowly. Always stir slowly when incorporating liquid ingredients. Because you don't want it to splash out like it did earlier. And then all of our egg is almost fully mixed in.
Sydney.
And I'm just going to keep mixing. Oh, looks like all of our egg is suddenly in now. And then we're going to...
Don't have her to look at you.
And then we're going to stir in our half cup of butter. We're going to be using 2.5 cups of our self-rising flour. But we're just going to put it in by half, so it will just, like...
Sydney.
I got pigs stuck on me.
So it'll just last longer.
Everyone wants video, pictures.
And also, you want to also stir slowly when you're incorporating your light and fluffy solid ingredients.
Now, you may not need the extra half a cup of
I know.
flour.
Gosh, I know.
I'm sorry. Oops, I'm just
And now we're just going to make sure that...
the chef.
And then we're just all going to make sure that all of this glorious self-rising flour gets in our mix. And we're just going to keep stirring. I like to sing a little song like this. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it like you mean it.
Looks beautiful.
I didn't do that.
Stir, stir.
And look what
stir,
happened.
Stir, 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 stir. All right. All of our flour is almost fully stirred in.
Incorporated
in. And now we're going... Looks like all that good stuff.
You might can fit the rest of that sugar in your box. So.
Can you hold your spoon?
And it looks like we're going to need to put another half of a cup of butter into here, but we're just going to put flour, our self-rising flour into our dough.
She's amazing.
And then we're just going to put in a little bit of it at a time. Remember to stir slowly when incorporating your light and fluffy ingredients. Stop! Oh, I'm sorry. They're in the green room joking around.
Camera crew.
They're in the green room joking.
Green room.
And then just stir slowly. Stir it very slowly. Spin it on the bowl and make sure you have all the stuff off the sides.
About the right size. Eyeball it, maybe.
And then,
Looks like
looks like most of it's stirred in. Just put in a little bit more of it.
That was a good one.
Put in a little bit more
Because there was an action shot.
of your flour.
Here we go.
And then you're going to put in just a little bit of your half cup of self-rising flour at a time.
Good job.
And we're also going to use some wax paper. Can you get me 2 pieces of wax paper?
Yes.
Now?
We need we're going to need 2 pieces of wax paper. 2 pieces of wax paper. They need to be approximately the same size. And then just go ahead and put in the rest of the half cup. Make sure that you're counting how much flour you're putting. Make have a good rolling pin. You don't even need a rolling pin. You could just use one of these. They work
through with it.
actually better than
Let me get one more picture of you hold the ball stirring. Hang
Let's
on.
see which will be
Hang
easier
on,
to
too
throw
close.
this on
Okay,
there
here we
or
go.
that on here.
Make
That's
sure you
on
get
there.
all of it
Yes.
off of the
And
sides.
smile. Wait, I think it's blurred.
Make sure you're getting all of it off of the sides.
Here. Okay. Can you hold the bowl? There's a lot of flour in it. Okay, hold still. Here, look at me.
Mommy, can I please just do my show without having to pause?
Yes.
Because my flour is kind of wearing down now that I've had to pause so much. Want to make sure that you get all that nice stuff off the edges because you don't want your dough to miss out on it.
That'll help you get it off the edges.
You could also use just a spatula to help you get it off the edges.
You need an assistant to stir.
No!
No? Okay.
I just lay that to the side. Get all
You can have
grip of your
Is there dough in
spoon.
it? Or dough under
Keep
it?
stirring
Here,
in.
you cut the
And we're
sides.
just going to have to, after
my
this,
God.
we're just going to add one more half cup. Oh, looks like it's time for break number 3. Well, see you folks, and don't go away. We'll be right back, and we'll finish our cookies.
You need to say your TV show's name. You gotta remember to say it.
And we'll be right back on Cooking with Supervision. We're going to be finishing
Cooking
our
with
cookies.
what?
Supervision.
There, cut aside.
We'll be right back to Cooking with Supervision, and then don't go away, folks.
Oh my gosh. That.
Cooking with Supervision.
Who thought of that?
She did.
Oh my gosh, Sydney, you are so funny.
Cut the sizes. What do you want? You want squares or
Wait.
what?
Can I just do 1.5 cups?
Oh
See, you might
my
need more to make
gosh.
it thick. You have to make it thick.
I know, it's
And you may
really
have to dip
thick.
it in some flour.
And then we're just going to go ahead and add in. We're actually not going to use 2.5
Sometimes it gets
cups. We're
sticky.
actually going to
Dip it in
just
some
use
flour.
1.5 because we're making a smaller quantity.
It's hard to go straight.
Batch of cookies. And then we're just going to go ahead and clean up a little bit around here. And
Here we go.
You just need to make it
Ooh, that's a
good
pretty one.
thickness, that's all.
This is quick.
That's a really pretty one.
We
We're
want
going to use our spatula to
Oh,
you know, roll a little flour.
Knit, peel. Got a boo-boo, still shot. Hold on.
I think I had about 10 minutes on there.
just stir it
Flour,
slowly
yeah.
but gradually.
Yeah.
And you will notice
Sydney, that looks good.
And then you will
More
notice
shapes.
as you add more of your butter, it will get harder to stir. That's why I would prefer using a mixer, but since our camera crew wanted it to be more homemade, so.
No, the camera crew just wants it now. They're all waiting.
I think it's sticky. I'll just.
And this is homemade,
Right
so we
time.
ain't using no hand mixers.
Do you need a little assistance in stirring?
No, thank you.
Take your spatula and clean your
Gwen,
side.
those
down.
look
I know what to do. This is my show.
Our chef wanted
Easy
shapes.
now, don't bite any heads off.
I'm going to make mine in shapes.
Do I need
Okay.
to-
I know how to make my own cookies.
I need
Excuse
the
me.
flour again.
And now we're just gonna keep stirring.
They're gonna be long and skinny.
And you will notice as you keep stirring and adding
They're
more
pretty.
ingredients and flour, it will begin to form a ball. A nice ball. That's what you want. You want it nice and firm
might work,
and
yeah. We'll
but
try that
still
next.
You
stirrable.
want to do the still shot right now?
You just want it to still be good, and you want to make sure that you have lots of counter space.
It needs to be just a little bit more flour. Don't think it's gonna stick to it.
I know how to make
Gentle.
it.
Gentle. We're off camera right now, so the crew has to help.
And we're still gonna
Whoa,
add
whoa, whoa.
some more flour, apparently.
Okay.
That makes
Where's
2
your
cups.
spray?
And we're gonna keep stirring over the break just to keep things going. We're on to break number 4. See you later, folks. Mimi, can you stir? We're on the break. Can you stir?
Oh.
Rolling out tool. Rolling tool. We're gonna go ahead and use our handy little rolling out tool, and then we're just gonna reach in and get some butter. Self-rising flour.
Do you need anyone to
Just a little
sample
bit.
the
Just gonna
recipe?
get some
or-
self-rising flour.
Did you put all
Don't
these on
sample
one
that
pan?
because it will raw
No, we
egg
have
it.
to use 2.
And
Okay,
just keep
I think
spreading
that
this around on.
We got flour on it.
This.
That's the other one.
Did you bake on this one or did you bake on that other one?
Both. One of each.
And always wash your hands after handling everything. Alright, hopefully that Martha, one of our many supervisors, is ready with our batter.
There you go. Do
Our
that.
batter is ready!
Oh, look, you did it yourself.
Look how beautiful it is, and we're just gonna spoon it out. Just gonna spoon it out onto our... Oh, and we're make sure that you're putting it on. Make sure that you're putting it on parchment paper. Wax paper instead of aluminum foil. Oh, right, take this off foil. I know that I always get those two confused. And you just take some flour, mix it around on your hands, and then knead it.
Just a little bit.
Knead it a little bit and start spreading it out on your
Smooth it right over.
parchment paper. Spread it out on your parchment paper. This isn't Sydney being told it isn't. And then you're just gonna keep smoothing it out. Camera crew, please take off my bracelets. Miss Manlove, are
Yes.
you watching?
Yes, I am. I'm making notes.
She's taking notes, so she'll remember what to do later.
Okay. We've got all our stuff. And we're ready to roll.
Oh, you forgot. You forgot. No, don't roll.
Flour.
You do that flour.
And we gotta put flour on it.
You get a piece of wax paper.
Gotta put some flour on top. Some flour on top. Just spread it around. Ooh.
A little
Spread it
bit more right over
around.
here.
I'm just gonna add a little bit more. We got this rolling. And just keep spreading it around. And then we're gonna add our second sheet of wax paper.
Now you can roll.
Now we can roll. We've gotten permission to roll.
Oh, not so much. We can kind of spread it
Okay, your
evenly.
new cooking show is called Cooking with Supervision.
Yes. Our parchment paper isn't big enough.
Well, I've divided mine in half. I should have divided yours. You want me to divide yours in half?
No.
So you have room enough to roll?
Wait, can you cut this one in half and then we'll just make 2 batches?
Yeah.
And we're gonna, since this is too big for our paper, we're just going to take a little pizza cutter and cut it around the middle. So we have 2 of them. We'll come back to our other one.
You're cutting it?
We're going to come back to our other side of it later. We're gonna get a bowl to put it on. Parchment paper to put it
Sydney,
on.
you're a natural.
I'm gonna put this on paper. Not paper, parchment paper.
Wax paper.
Wax paper, parchment paper. Something.
Yes, sir.
And roll this back out and going to form this into
Yeah, let's start back again. Let's get it all
a
done.
ball.
Your dough looks perfect.
Up. Want it to be
Just
flaky,
a little
but
bit more flour.
it's fine.
Well, it's not workable.
Let her help you.
Get some more
Sydney,
flour.
every chef has help. Mimi's called a sous chef
Now let me have this just
in the
a minute.
cooking world. And Gwen is camera crew and sous chef.
I'm the off-camera help.
She's a Go for it, girl. All right.
Just a moment. That's enough. Hold on a minute.
All right. And apparently, this is not called cooking with
Hey, look.
supervision for nothing.
Do this. Do this.
And then we just do this
Yes.
and keep kneading it together
Are
from
you
a
having
ball.
Make you a nice-
behavior issues with your
Nope.
employees? Are we okay? Okay.
Grr.
Gentle.
Now,
Grr.
look, put here. Get it all back in
Did
there.
you just say pee here?
Put it back on your plate.
Sydney.
And then you smash it out
Now roll it very gently.
and roll
Start
it
from your
very
center.
gently and start from your center and keep rolling it out.
Well, no, now go all 4 directions. Keep turning.
Keep on rolling.
Lynn, I'm sorry I quit helping. You want that little spatula I had yesterday? Okay.
Keep rolling out from the center out.
I put the oven on to heat. I forgot about it.
And we're going to take a long commercial break because we have to wait for our oven to heat up. Can we put mine in and yours in at the same time?
No, we have to bake them to different sides, but we'll get them in together. Here's your pan to put on.